I'm still looking for somebody to sing my theme song. So please come through if you could sing. DM me, message me, Insta, Snap, whatever. I'm trying to make this work. We could write a song, you know. Be in my intro. Let me know. We are going to be doing a video on something that I thought was going to be very interesting and might catch a couple people, just get them clicking, you know? So...
Can I say I wanted to do the wife tag and she flatted it?
We're gonna get to the wife tag. I feel like it's expected to happen on the channel and this is gonna be way more fun.
I'm just like a slave, yo. I'm just here, just like... Work, nigga, work.
That's right. Cause if you like that, you put a ring on it. Cause if you like that, you put a ring on it. Don't be mad cause you say that he want it. If you like it, then he would've put a ring on it. Just joking.
Yeah, don't let Beyonce ruin your life, eh?
So Kev's gonna give his perspective on why your man has to put a ring on it. And I'm gonna give my perspective as per why you ain't got a ring on your finger yet. So I think you can start first.
Nah, ladies first. I'm interested to hear this.
So the number one reason I think he hasn't put a ring on it is because you ain't the one.
What's about it?
I did pretty good. Okay, so go ahead, hit us with a male perspective.
It's not that simple.
You ain't the one is pretty simple.
Let's assume first of all that the person you're dating has it in their mind that they are taking your relationship seriously. Because that has to happen.
You're not with a fuck boy. You're not with a man who sells drugs for a living.
Also, it's nothing to do with
Yes, it is. You can't expect
So if I sell drugs,
a waste man to marry you.
First, let's assume the fact that this person is taking your relationship seriously, because that actually has to happen. Guys will get into a relationship with you honestly because they're bored, or you know, you seem nice, or like you're fit or whatever. Guys will get into this relationship and it just kind of like, let's see what happens. So let's say that this guy likes you and he's taking the relationship seriously. There's a multitude of things. You have to pass security, bro. You know, when you go to the airport and you have to pass through customs, they scan your bag, what kind of baggage you rolling with. He needs to go.
And you also have to take off all your clothes. Yeah, that happens too at the airport.
Yes, they check your baggage, like see what you got here, you know, no lotion over 300 milliliters, dash that out.
It's like 10 milliliters.
Whatever.
300.
And then they put you through the machine. He's like, make sure you're straight, you know, or what. You don't have to be perfect, but that man has to be, I guess, happy or satisfied or whatever with what you bring to the table. So some people like a certain type of woman. If you're not that guy's type, like, you know, you could be like Wonder Woman, like super wife me girl, and it's just not happening.
So you're saying if they haven't, what if like you've been with your man for like 5 years?
The guys don't give a crap about this year stuff. Like, girls are like, oh, it's been 4 or 5 years, when am I gonna get a ring? Like, no. Like, okay.
Yeah,
for a man, the amount of time you've been together matters not. If I am gonna make you my wife or whatever the situation is, you have got to pass security. I have to be able to deal with the amount of baggage or whatever you have going on. I have to be able to trust you. We have to see how you deal with finances. We have to see how you deal under pressure. See how you deal with our families intermingle. Like, if you're gonna become a part of my life, and like, even when that woman becomes your girlfriend, like, that's you. If someone sees her out and disrespects her, like, you have to address that. If she's wandering away in the street, like, that's basically you out there like that. So like, you have to vet this girl. Like, she has to pass Mom Duke, she has to pass Grandma, just to do the family thing. Like,
let's just say nobody was vetted over here.
How do you not? My grandma hated you for like 2 years.
That's because Grandma's an angry woman.
Grandma's a lovely lady.
Grandma's angry. She was angry. She was like, oh, what happened to that Indian girl? Like, and then she found out I had white meat and it was beef. Like,
but Grandma loves you now, right?
Of course she loves me because she knows what I want. I didn't pass security.
Deal with your case, eh?
Yeah, Grandma's a psycho. She
Grandma
would.
Deal with your case. Anyways, you have to pass security.
Grandma, you're not a psycho. I'm lying. I actually love her.
The reason
She's
you
probably
don't
my
have a
favorite
ring, most likely, is because there's certain things that just aren't up to par.
So what you're saying is they're not meeting criteria on a man's list.
Potentially, yes.
So if you haven't got a ring yet, you haven't met all of his criteria. That's kind of upsetting. I don't think anybody wants to hear that.
How well do you guys communicate? Do you talk about these things? I'm sure he knows you want to get married, but have you guys sat down and been like, if I were to get married, this is what I want for my wife, or this is what my I want from my husband? Have you guys put together like your 5-year plan?
What about those people who already live together and are already giving their man everything they would potentially give him as a wife, and now they're just waiting for the ring? Why haven't they been proposed?
You need to have these conversations. Realistically, if you're living with that person already and like you're basically married but not married, like you need to have the conversation. Don't do ultimatums. Because like Alicia will tell you when she was like, oh, when am I gonna this and that? I'm like, the more you have this conversation with me, is the longer it's gonna take. I am a person of my own intuition. I do what I want when I want. Like if you try and nag me or bug me into this, you're gonna piss me off and like you're screwing yourself over. So when you have these conversations, just be like, you know, my 5-year or whatever, eventually I want to have children, eventually I want to get married. When do you see yourself getting married? At what age? You know, are we moving towards something, or what? Find out what's going through his mind. Maybe he wants to finish school first. Maybe he's just, you know, wants your relationship to be a little longer. Maybe you guys had ish going on in the past and both of y'all have trust issues, right? When we had Amaya, my mom tried to sit me down and like have the when you guys getting married talk. It's a very short talk. Because I was like, Mom Dukes, I love you. I'm not getting married because I have a child. I'm not getting married because we've been together for a certain amount of time.
We did not get married because we have a child.
I'm not getting married because, because like we work well together, we live together, anything like that. I'm gonna get married because I see this person as someone I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I feel like our relationship has the ability to last that long or work through whatever issues and get to that point. I'm only trying to be married once. So that was a short convo. Mom was like, all right, cool. Let's forget it. No need to have this convo. But like, you can't pressure your man into doing nothing. And if he caves and gets married, like, good luck with that. Good luck with that. That's gonna be Kim Kardashian's first marriage. Quick time.
No, that was her second marriage.
Really?
She's been married before. Some black guy who's like older.
Anyways, that's not gonna last very long at all.
Okay, so what if you guys had trust issues, you fixed them, you need to be together for 3 more years, he said, you hit the 3 years, he had to go through school, he finished school, and now that time has come and gone and he still hasn't proposed.
Talk to him. Like, yo, you told me XYZ, and XYZ happened, like, what's really good? Like,
so at no point do you say, like, this man doesn't want to marry you, he was misleading you?
Yeah, you have to say that. You can't be like, he's not going to be like, listen, sit you down and be like, this whole time I was just trying to see how long this will go, and like I have no intention. That's not going to happen. You like, while your relationship is going on, you need to be evaluating your relationship to be like, okay, he said X and did Y. So I always like, can I really trust this person? Do I want to continue in this relationship where you're 5-6 years in? Like, when are we going to get married? Like, you should have known 2 years in, homie's not about that life. Like, you need to analyze your relationship and be like, okay, this such and such has happened. You know, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't get married, and like, don't let your emotions, like, try to have a rational thought process about this. Like, girls tend to let their emotions drive things, and like, just because you have an emotional connection, something counts for more. Like, my brain does not work like that, fam. Nice try. But like, you need to evaluate and be like, all right, such and such is happening, you finish school, this happened, that happened, and like, you won't even have this conversation with me. It's time to kind of like smell the roses. It's not gonna happen, and that's on you, fam. If you're in a 6-year relationship that should have been done at 1.5 years, like, it's on you, fam.
He's so cut and dry. Okay, so I think I covered every possible scenario of why your man hasn't put a ring on it. And the best part is I covered it from a man's perspective. So ladies, you can thank me later. Kevin just helped y'all out as to why you ain't got a ring.
Y'all need to talk, like, not like, oh, the Raptors had a good game and like, oh, I'm going out with my girls. Like, talk. Like, why the ass are we together? What are your goals for the future?
Don't be afraid to have those conversations. They're very important conversations.
They just don't interrogate the nigga. Like, when you guys are chilling, like Netflix and chill, like, sit down and be like, okay.
But Netflix and chill is Netflix and chill.
You're not casting over, okay? The movie will still be playing when you're done. so you're not dying, alright?
What was the name? What was that name that Curly gave you? Was it Curly?
Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer.
Earned that name. Anyways, that's another shit. Another story. Honestly,
yeah, I heard about that, Carly.
I don't
Because
think-
we talk. We be
I
talking.
don't think you wanna.
I heard that story. I'm not gonna air it. It
Who
wasn't
told you?
me. You did. Who you think Carly told me?
That's true.
Right? Okay, keep going.
Anyways.
Best
yeah,
friend.
like-
Go best friend. That's my
like,
best friend.
As much as you want to hype up in your texts and stuff, like, I don't give you half an hour, but like, whatever. The movie will still be playing when your chill of Netflix and chill is done.
I feel like as women, we just need to calm down. I understand that we have that internal clock that's just like 25 hits and we need to be married with kids and have a house. But for men, that pace isn't needed, and I feel like when we add that extra pressure, it adds a lot of stress and tension to our relationship. So just avoid it. If you know he's the one, it's going to come. When I met Kevin, I was like in love with Kevin, head over heels. Like, this is my man. Ain't nobody but Kevin. I tattooed Kevin's name on me like 6 months deep. We went through. Was it? It doesn't matter. I still did it hella young, hella early, like dumb. But I was like stupid in love with him. We went through crazy trials and tribulations. Kevin has been my one and my only. And yeah, that's my baby.
Girls are different though. Girls are like investors, bro. Like,
That is, but like we get to a point where it's like, okay, I put in 5 years, and like say you get in a relationship with a guy at 25, so you put in 5 years, now you're 30, you're like officially deemed old in a woman's head.
nah, like you guys are like hanging on for dear life at like 8 months, bro. Like again, evaluate your relationship. I guarantee you there's been many things that have shown you like this guy might not be in this for a long-term relationship, or maybe this person's not emotionally mature enough, or maybe this person's not at the time in their life when they're ready to take a relationship seriously. Because before we met, I said to myself, my next relationship I am going to take seriously and try. And then I met you and I tried. If you're not at that point yet, nothing you do, you could be the best woman, you could be his soulmate, and he is gonna just take you through the washing machine, fam. And then you're gonna have all these issues and be like broken and like never trust nobody again. You should have dipped like ages ago.
So it's her fault.
Yeah.
This is why I can't watch love stories with
Okay,
him.
so
'cause
let me
he's
know.
straight
Let
blaming women
me break
like
this down for you.
We the dumb ones.
He is very much at fault for whatever he did to you and however he hurt you, but you are more at fault for sticking around for that.
I agree. Okay.
Like, at the end of the day, the only person that can make you happy is you, boo. So if he's not making you happy, dip, son. Early.
He's feeling the camera.
Anyways, if it listen to me, okay?
I'm just trying to help y'all out.
Me, all right? When you are in your relationship, take things in. If homie said I'm going to work and he found out he was at his boy's house, why the hell couldn't he just say he was at his boy's house? Homie's lying about dumb stuff, like, early. Put a stop to that or get out, bro. Like, why are you gonna ignore that for 8 months until you're just...
But that's like such, I feel like that's such like a general, like, I feel like there's people who are like, wow, I said like a lot of times, but I feel like there's people who are in relationships right now who your man per se isn't cheating on you, he's a good guy, he's just delaying the process of getting married for whatever reason that might be for him, but you're mentally ready.
You should know what that reason is. You should know what that reason is. Point blank, period. Y'all should have had enough conversations to know what the pause is, whatever is going on in your man's life or your man's head, to know that he, you know, it's kind of on the horizons. You know, he's trying to work out a few things, and you have to be able to call your man on. Like, part of the reason I like Alicia is because she'll call me on my bullshit. So if I said X, Y, and Z, or I'm moving a certain way, like, call me on that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So, and I have to shape up, bro. But like, you should be able to have those conversations, and you should know what's going on.
Okay, so now I'm gonna flip it because you guys just got 101 reasons why you don't have the ring. What are some ways us ladies could get a ring?
You have to be like 100%
Loyalty.
loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Like, when homie's down and out and like just lost his job, you need to be the one like, it's gonna be okay, I got you, like, loyal. But don't be stupid. Again, evaluate your relationship. There's girls that be like,
Oh,
down
are like loyal
for
to the
stupid mans.
Yeah.
Like,
Waste mans.
This guy's waste man. This guy's not doing nothing, fam. And they're like holding him down. Chill. He's not gonna be a rapper. Moss. Anyways, you have to be trustworthy. That means don't lie to me about petty stuff. Don't lie to me about anything. bro. Let's sit down and hash this out because we're grown people. You have to communicate so you guys both are on the same page and know what's popping in your relationship. Like, okay, you're going to school, I'm going to work, we're saving for this, we're planning to go on vacation. Like, communicate as much as possible. Because the only thing that's really changed about Alicia and I's relationship over the years is we understand each other better and we communicate better. We take things less to heart. We get less emotional when we talk.
By we, he's saying I do, but I appreciate the we.
Nah, my emotion is anger, but
yeah,
I can get emotional.
Yeah, you can.
But
wait, for all my friends watching, Kevin just admitted he gets angry. Top 5, you got 2 more.
You have to be like, you need to be that woman for your man. Like, there's something called 5 love languages. Find out what your man's love language is. Because I'm gonna generalize for a second. Women tend to actually people in general tend to give appreciation or affection in the way they'd want to receive it. That is the wrong way to do things. Find out what that person's love language is, and for Alicia, it's words of affection, quality time, things of that nature. So when I'm happy in my relationship and I want to show Alicia that I appreciate her and that I'm happy in our relationship, if I try to give it to her in the way I want to receive it, she's not going to receive it as me trying to appreciate her.
Nope.
So I have to do it the way she wants it. Find out what your man's love language is so you can show him you appreciate him. Like, if the man wants you to cook for him, then cook for him. If he wants you to show up in a piece of floss, then put on the floss. But if you're cleaning the house and the man wants floss, like, you're losing, fam. So talk to your man. Find out what his love language is.
But you can wear the floss and clean the house.
Double ratings. 10 points. What's it called? High score. There's no cheat codes to marriage because every man is different. But you should be in his head, bro. Honestly, communication is probably the best thing. Because once you know what's popping in his head, you know his plan is to finish school, and then we can think about something like that. And you either say to yourself, I'm down to ride it out with you while you finish school, or I'm down for the next year or so, and then we can talk about those things. But don't be a punk. Like, if the man said, give me 6 months to work this out, and 6 months comes, like, I'm stone cold, so I'm gonna snitch on myself right now. But I would take Alicia out to dinner and then like have those combos. Like, we spoke about such and such, here we are, and what's going on with that? And take your answer, analyze it, and do what you gotta do. The biggest thing I could probably say is understand the man that you're with. Some guys they're not at that point in life when they're thinking about marriage. They're not at that point in life when they're thinking about anybody but themselves.
So that's this goes back to the waste man comment. I feel like to get the title of a waste man, your head isn't mentally there yet. Does that make sense to you? If you're talking to a waste man, like, you're gonna have to put in like years, like a decade before you get.
Men need time to mature. I matured along the process of our relationship. Okay, let's say 3 years in, if you brought marriage to me, like, get away from me.
No, we were definitely 3 years in. No.
But as things mature, like, you're open to different things.
So I think that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and appreciated this one. It's going to be a lengthy one, so if you stuck with us to the very end, thank you so much. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. I have gained quite a few over the last week. Shout out to my returning subscribers. You know what it is. I see you. Also, if you guys like this look, I think I'm going to be doing it for a holiday look. So comment below if you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys in a little bit. And don't forget to shout out to my husband. Say what up. Hey Kev, how you doing?
Tell Alicia to give us free. No?
He's so wrong.
I came home, she's like, we have to make a video. I'm like, wife takes you. No, we're doing this video on slavery.
My channel. Toodles.